You spoke to Cheatle. How'd that go?
She came to see me, actually.
So what? She got a hold of President Trump and visited him. What did she say? I'm sorry, sir, we didn't actually get a chance to actually kill you. What's going on, folks? Welcome to the channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. Appreciate all you guys taking your time out of your evening or your day, depending on what side of the pond you want to view my content. Make sure you do me a favor, though. Follow me on all the content platforms you see above and below, and hitting that like button right there will consistently have my content recommended to you, all right? Also, last but not least, make sure when you subscribe to the channel that you hit the bell notification, set it to all notifications. To my MRMIs who have been with me for years, y'all know, double check to make sure that you still are subscribed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't here, you missed a very fiery, heated moment where Kimberly Cheatle was being completely grilled, bipartisan by Congress, over her failure of protecting President Trump, over her complete astronomical failure of protecting President Donald Trump. Any of you that want to come here, he's not the president, he's the former president. Shut up. If I met any president that's still alive that was a president, I'm not going to address them as, hey, former President Bush, former President Clinton, former President Obama, former President Trump, former president about to be Biden. No, I'm going to say Mr. President, or I'm going to just say president. That's what I'm going to say. You say what you want to. Y'all didn't jumpstart or kickstart all this bull crap of calling somebody former until Donald Trump came along because you hate him so much. Why y'all even watch this part if y'all don't even like it? That's what I'm going to get. Why y'all watch my channel anyway? Ladies and gentlemen, there's an interview that went on, and President Trump was questioned about Miss Kimberly Cheatles, and he has some interesting things to say. You know, he was very gentlemanly. You know what? Let me not even jump ahead and give anything away to you guys. You guys check this out for yourself.
Fox News alert. It has been 9 days since a would-be assassin nearly killed Trump in broad daylight. And the Secret Service director testified today and refused to answer any questions.
At any point Saturday, did the Secret Service have an agent on top of that roof?
Sir, I'm sure, as you can imagine, that we are just 9 days out from this incident, and there's still an ongoing investigation. And so I want to make sure that any information that we are providing to you is factual.
You can't, okay. Why did the Secret Service not, can you answer why the Secret Service didn't place a single agent on the roof?
We are still looking into the advanced process and the decisions that were made.
How can a 20-year-old with his father's AR-15 assault weapon climb onto a roof with a direct 150-yard line of sight to the speaker's podium without the Secret Service or local police stopping him?
So again, sir, I will say we are 9 days out from this event, and I would like to know those answers as well.
When this guy took the shots, he climbed a ladder to get on the roof, correct?
I'm unable to answer details of exactly how the individual accessed the roof at this time.
What? Cheatle hasn't even visited the rally site in Butler yet. You know what she has been doing? She's been hanging out in Aspen. Yeah. Cheatle didn't even call the Trump Secret Service agents until 3 days after the shooting. She doesn't even seem interested at all in what happened. And her answers are fishy.
Have you used any encrypted app to communicate from your personal device?
I do, on occasion, use encrypted apps to communicate.
How many spent shell casings were found on the roof?
Again, I would have to defer you to the FBI's criminal investigation.
Was Mr. Crooks acting alone?
Again, I would have to refer you to the FBI's investigation.
Does the Secret Service routinely record communications between and amongst detail?
Depending on the detail, radio communications are recorded.
Does the Secret Service have recorded communications from the July 13th event?
We do not have radio communications from that day.
Do you have a timeline at all from any of the day?
I have a timeline that does not have specifics.
That's shocking. That is absolutely unacceptable.
What's a timeline without specifics? How did they happen to not record the radio communications? And did I just hear the Secret Service director refuse to rule out if the assassin had help? With all the lies they've told us about Trump, should we assume they're lying about this too? Show us what you have. Prove you're not lying. By the way, this is the Oversight Committee. It's the committee where everybody hates each other, but they all agreed that Cheatle should go. And it got pretty heated.
Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th? Yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of today. You're just being completely dishonest.
Whistleblowers have just come forward to say a Secret Service agent was assigned to that rooftop where Crooks fired from, but didn't go up there and went somewhere else instead. I asked President Trump and J.D. Vance for their thoughts on how the Secret Service has handled this. Watch. You spoke to Cheatle. How'd that go?
She came to see me, actually. And, well, I mean, it went very nicely. She was very nice, I thought. But, you know, somebody should have made sure there was nobody on that roof. That roof was a dead aim right onto the stage. And they said they didn't have the manpower for it, which is crazy. 130 yards is like sinking a 1-foot putt. It's considered really close.
Absolutely right.
It sounds like a lot, but it's really, from that standpoint, it's a very, you know, it's very close. And I was surprised by that, actually. They said it's really, it's a bad shot would usually hit the target. And so, I mean, it's got to be, somebody's got to be there. And it's essentially a flat roof. I mean, I noticed that she said, well, this is a slope roof. Well, you think of like a barn where you have this thing had just a little upswing in it, a few degrees. This was it essentially was a flat roof. So I don't know, somebody gave her false information when she talked about the slope of the roof. I thought she was very nice, but you know, you have to answer why couldn't I have stayed off the stage for 5 minutes while they do their work? Why couldn't, you know, how does a situation happen where a roof that's plainly in sight from the location where I was speaking, why would somebody not have seen that?
You were briefed, your office was briefed by Cheatle. Are you satisfied with this situation?
No.
And do you feel safe with Cheatle running the Secret Service?
Look, I think clearly she needs to be more forthcoming. She needs to actually sit before people, answer all their questions, and let people know what happened. When you try to hide information and hide from question asking, that's, I think, what leads people to believe that there's something to be hidden.
Yeah, so you heard that, right? Now, here's the kicker, especially the roof thing. Ladies and gentlemen, she never visited it. Well, the roof was sloped, blah, 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 blah. And like Trump said, I even covered this, y'all, from day one when it happened. Them dudes, the counter snipers, they were on a roof that was more steep than that roof. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll tell y'all what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all something because you know your boy always come with receipts. How are y'all doing? So, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring y'all to Exhibit A right here, okay? This is Exhibit A. This is the roof that the psychotic kid who father purchased a AR-15, AR-16, whatever, AR-15, AR-13, 12, 11, 10, who cares? He purchased the AR for himself who his son took and went to the gun range, but we didn't know that the gun range was going to be this roof that I'm about to show you guys, to take a clear shot at President Trump. This is going to give y'all some perspective of how close this was. So check this out. Boom. See that roof right there, ladies and gentlemen? See, it's a few things I got an issue with here. Here is the roof right here that this dude shot at President Trump from, right? Right around up in here is where President Trump was. Right here is where the snipers were. And right here is where the other counter sniper team was, right? So it's an issue I have with this. Remember the lady first said that there were trees that were in the way? What freaking trees? Y'all seen the trees? And the other issue is, here's that roof, ladies and gentlemen. Look, boy, look, man, I'm telling y'all right now, if this roof was any steeper, this bad boy would be greater than a 90 degree. It would be greater than 40. Man, this roof, woo! Let's continue on and let it play out. More of the roof right there, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Look at this. How you like that? Look at this roof, y'all, and look where he climbed up at. The opposite side of this, where the ladder was, is where he climbed up at. But my God, y'all, that roof is so freaking steep. Woo! Jesus Christ. I mean, I would be so scared to get up there. But boy, that brave 20-year-old who was brave enough to get up there and take a shot at President Trump. Woo! Lord Jesus, what we have ever done, man. Woo! You want to take another look at it? Okay. I'll show it again without pausing, okay? I'll show y'all. Some of you idiots are gonna steal. Well, it was too steep. That's why they could. You really gonna? But man, y'all, did y'all look? Listen, do y'all see how close that is? Do you? Okay, let me bring it back up. About right there. Boom. Do you see how close that is, man? That is crazy. There's no way they could have had, like, man, look, folks, look with your eyes, but they're going to tell you it's too far. So he up there this whole time. You can look, if I was on this roof right now, I would be able to see the snipers standing up on the rooftops right there. And there's no way the snipers could not see that dude right there crawling. But you know what? Don't believe your own eyes. Believe what they tell you to believe. This is gonna need 60 days of investigation so they can come out and give you some bull crap report. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know I like to show y'all stuff like this. Y'all, the issue again is that she made those statements about this place and she still to this day has not visited that place right there. Not yet. Fire her. She needs to be reprimanded. She needs to be fired. Never have a job in anything regarding security whatsoever. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to click this before you get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.